Welcome to Ben Talks Money. Here we discuss stocks, investments, ETFs, and personal finance.
Hello and welcome back to Ben Talks Money. My name is Ben. I have an MBA in Finance and Management. I've been trading for 8 years and I'm a full-time options trader. In today's video, just like we do every morning, we'll take a look at the stocks that are making the most moves in the market, and we'll analyze the first 5 stocks to help you understand, which level to look at if you're interested in trading these stocks. So if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and humbly please help me get to 4,000 subscribers. I'm close to it, and your subscription will go a long way helping me do that. So let's get started. So as you can see on the screen here, these are the stocks that are making the most moves in the entire US stock market. ATMC is up 348%. VOR is up 67%. XCUR is up 66%. ALEX is up 37%. NCPL is up 34%. ATWM is up 18%. CRH is up 16%. MAMA is up 16%. And you can see the rest down here. So these are the stocks that are making the most move. They are going up in the US market. And you look at the downside, these are the stocks that are dropping the most in the market, right? TWG is down 52%. ORTK is down 33%. SGD is down 26%. So you can see here, these are the stocks that are going down the most in the market. But we'll take a look at the ones that are going up because we all want to go up, not down, right? Okay, so the first one that we will take a look at is ATMC. Let's take a look at the daily chart here for ATMC. So you can see this thing is incredibly up today. It's up 300%. Let's go down here. It's right now trading around $66. So let's go down and see up here and see where 66 is. So this is where we are. 66, right from where we closed yesterday. 318% right now. If I zoom in the daily chart, I can't see anything here. So this looks like an all-time high right now. And if that's the case, then because I can't find anything here on the chart again. So if this is an all-time high or something like that, then all you have to do is to use the 1 minute chart or the 5 minutes chart or the 15 minutes chart, whatever chart fits your strategy, to find an entry and exit. But this thing is going to be extremely volatile. So if you're trading this, you have to be very careful. All right. The next one that we take a look at is VOR. VOR. So VOR is up 67%, and it's right now trading around here, which is about $14. It's trading around $14 right now. This is the zone here. And you can see the $14 zone is a resistance zone. So you see here, there's a resistance here. There's another one here. There's one here. So if it's able to break and hold, 14, there's room for this thing to go to around 17. But there will be some resistance here around $15. So you have to get your IPO and be careful when you trade it. The 50-day SMA is around $21 for. So with that, there's a lot of room for this to go. So the next one that we take a look at is ATMVU. ATMVU is the next one that we take a look at. And this one is up 68% right now. And it's currently sitting at $13. Right? Did I get the right one? Yeah. It's currently sitting at $13, but we can put it right here. ATMVU. So that will put it around here, $13. And if you look at the chart, this thing has room to go to about 16 and then $20. But the volume on this stock is very low. It's not even supported. I'm looking at it on Robinhood. It's not even supported on Robinhood. So you have to be mindful. There's literally no volume on this, but it's up $68. So if you're interested, just be careful and manage your trade accordingly. The next one we'll take a look at is XCUR. XCUR. So this one is up 71%, and it's currently sitting around $9.04. $9.04 right here. And if you look at it here, it's coming into some form of a resistance in this area. If it's able to hold $9, there's room for this thing to go to about $9.70. And from there, there'll be another room to go to about around $10 and then $10.80. Okay, so that's it for XCUR. The next one that we take a look at is ALEX. ALEX. So ALEX is up 37% right now. ALEX is up 37%, and it's currently sitting at $20 right now. Yeah, $20.80. This is where this stock is trading. And you can see here that on the daily chart, it's coming into a support here. There's this resistance right here. It's the resistance here. So if it's able to hold above $21, there'll be room for this thing to go to around, it's right here. It'll be about $21.50. And then from there, it'll be about $22. Okay. But all these stocks that are way up, the market is a little bit choppy right now. So when it opens, you have to be careful because the past couple of weeks, the market has been very, very choppy. All right. The next one I will take a look at is NCPL. This thing is up 38%, and it's currently sitting around 90 cents. This is where this thing is trading right now. 90 cents. This is right here, the yellow line. So 90 cents. I mean, if you look at the daily chart, there's not much to go about it. You see, there's literally no volume down here, so you have to be careful. But if you're interested, ideally you want this to, if it's able to break above $1, stocks like this, when they break above $1, you see a lot of day traders coming in, looking interested in it. So if it breaks above $1 and hold, there'll be room for this thing to go to about $1.30, which will be about 30% move, which would be awesome if you're able to get that. And then from there will be $1.78, and the 50-day will be $1.91. That's where the 50-day SMA is at. The next one that we take a look at is GPRE. GPRE is, well, this thing just dropped because as the time I was adding this to the list, this thing was up almost 20%, just dropped down to 30%. So there you have it. Just be mindful. You know, this thing is right now $9.77, but the 50 days around $10. It should be able to break above $10. The gap is just 23 cents. So if you're interested, this thing needs to break above the 50-day, hold above $10.12. And you can see here, there will be a strong resistance at about, resistance here, about $10.43. If it's able to break above that, there'll be room for this thing to go to about $11. But first of all, it needs to break and hold $10.12. It needs to hold that. All right, so let's see if we can add more of this. Let's refresh this and see if there's any new stock popping up right here. You can refresh it and see. So it looks like it's all the same. Okay, let's take a look at MAMA. Let's take a look at this MAMA and see what Mama is doing. MAMA. So we look at MAMA, and this thing is up, and it's sitting right here. It's up almost 15%, and it's right now around $13, right? It's around $13. If you look at the daily chart, this thing is looking like an all-time high. So for an all-time high, you need to get a pullback on the 1 minute or ideally the 5 minutes chart. If it pulls back into the VWAP, if it pulls back and hold the VWAP, it can be a good entry point for you. It has a fairly decent volume, you know, unlike the other ones that we've seen. This one has a fairly decent volume, so it seems like there'll be a lot of traders looking at this, and especially if it's in an all-time high, as I can see on the chart here, it looks like an all-time high. So if you get pullback and then it tests the VWAP, it will be a good way to enter this and take a trade from there. The last one, let's look at something else. Last one here to see what is going on. So let's take a look at GIPR. So we look at GIPR. This thing is up 15%, and it's another $1, and it's on a resistance zone around $1. So we need this to hold $1. This is the zone here. We need this to hold $1. The 50 SMA is around $1.20, which will be about 20% move, which is not bad. If you get 20% from $1 stock, it's a decent return. So the 50-day also correspond with the resistance zone right here. You can see here. So if it's able to break and hold above $1, you know, there'll be room for this thing to go to about $1.30, and then from there will be about $1.35. So if you're interested in the dollar stock, this would be for you. All right, and that's it for the video today. If this was helpful to you, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me know in the comment section what stocks you are trading today. What levels are you watching? Is there any stock that you are interested in that we can take a look at? And until next time, let's keep making money.